Hey, greetings, my fellow film lovers, silent thinkers. Thank you for tuning in to the LO3 podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy Mango, South Florida. And today's date is Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. I'd like to wish all the beautiful people a happy Veterans Day, the ones that serve, of course, and doesn't matter when and where and all that. Always got to pay homage. I always done that even way before they all TV propaganda and so forth, when they shove it down our throats, but always got to be voluntary. There's some beautiful people that served as well, so wish them the best and show them some love, regardless of where you're at. Well, so it looks like the Cloak and Dagger extravaganza of election 2020 is continuing, and it looks like Trump got Alaska and North Carolina. So I was like going by. I'm just following mainly the Epoch Times, and I was looking. Another one is my founder's Elect Legal Vote. They call it.com. I posted it on Facebook and Twitter, so check it out. It's pretty cool. And they follow Judicial Watch also, and that's really neat. And man, I'm just like hanging out. I'm at a Downtowner Saloon located at 10 South New River Drive East in the heart of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33301. You can contact them at 954-463-9800 or hit their website, historicdowntowner.com. Yeah, cool little place. I come here a lot. My neighbors, and always support the mom pod. Yeah, so I was just like browsing through. I've been posting stuff on the three mainstream sites with the Epoch Times. Always give them credit where it's due. No drama, none of the propaganda machine, etc. And listening to Mike Adams, I have to agree with him as well. This can go down to the Supreme Court and potentially have the states, through Congress, have the final word. Electoral College, make it Electoral College, and have the states may intervene, or it'll be one vote per state. If it goes that far, Trump could be a shoo-in. Like them or not. And furthermore, Kamala Harris is null and void. Not a natural born citizen, according to some reports I've read. She was not a natural born citizen. So, if that's the case, and can she refute it, or they can back it up? Done. Whatever. And everyone's talking about even Nancy Pelosi, too. Could be Speaker of the House, Lord willing. She may want to counter this. So, if they can't comply, she could be charged for treason. And even fellow Democrats in the House have to stand up to her if necessary. And go, we're going by the supreme law of the land, not what you say. It's called constitutional principle. We'll see how far this goes, folks. But it is an exciting time to be alive. I know a lot of people that having me talk about Yemen. I know they're still in dire straits over there, which I'm not too pleased by any means. And everywhere else in the Middle East, around the world, etc. Lockdowns. You're going to talk about doing lockdowns in the states again. Utah, Illinois, Wisconsin. Please, folks. All you got to do is be vigilant on your health. And those technically or legally, they're invalid, impairing contracts. All you can do is read your state constitution. Null and void. Prove me wrong if you dare. Alright, so enough said of that. My little rant on a few things. Ought to be something interesting came out. Came from lifesitenews.com. And this is written by Charles Robertson. Guatemala blocks Planned Parenthood from opening office in the country. This is interesting here. Let's just read what Mr. Robbins has to say. November 11th, 2020. This came out about a little over an hour ago, hour 15 minutes. It says here, the president of Guatemala, Alejandro Guiamadi, has repealed the agreement to allow Planned Parenthood Global to set up an office in the country. On October 7th, the country's Interior Ministry made an agreement with Planned Parenthood to operate in Guatemala. But when that agreement was made public on November 2nd, pro-life groups made their opposition clearly heard, resulting in the rescinding of the agreement and the regulation of the Interior Minister responsible for its initial approval. Vice.com reports that the president was unaware of an agreement prior to its announcement. In a message, the left-wing website Presidential Press Secretary Francis Masik wrote it was not until the publication of the NGO's authorization that the president became aware of the error of authorizing an organization whose social aim is to attack the right to life, which, among other things, the state of Guatemala must safeguard. President Guiamadi responded to the announced agreement by reiterating his commitment to protect life at all stages. I recognize in the conception, this is what we have to say, sorry about that. I recognize life in the conception, and therefore I will not tolerate in my administration any movement that violates what is established in our political constitution of the Republic, that goes against the values with which I was raised, and that conflicts with my principles as a doctor, he wrote. So he made a quote here, I am a faithful defender of life. I am empathetic in stating that I will not endorse in my administration the creation, registration, or start up any organization that goes against life. He continued. And there's a Twitter report on that as well. Planned Parenthood Global is an international arm of the Planned Parenthood Federation of America. Although Planned Parenthood Global does not directly provide abortions outside the United States, it does seek to empower local partners and allies with resources, funding for family planning, services and programs, information, and support to stand strong on their own. There's a website that says that Guatemala Planned Parenthood Global uses innovative tools to increase access to health information and services, including birth control, as well as improve maternal mortality and unsafe abortion rates. We promote community engagement to change the social, legal, and political climate to equate sexual and reproductive rights with human rights. AFI, Guatemala Family Matters Association of Guatemala, which thanked Guiamadi for his firm statement, has pointed out on his Twitter page that although Planned Parenthood does not operate officially in Guatemala, it does have a subsidiary called APROFAM. So you can look it up right here. Yep. And Guatemalan pro-lifers have been largely effective in resisting the pressure to weaken the country's abortion laws, which currently permit abortion only in cases of threat to the mother's life. In 2018, more than 20,000 pro-lifers marched in the capital in support of life after pro-abortion activists pressured the government to expand access to abortion. A year earlier, the Guatemalan military blocked a ship operated by the Dutch pro-abortion organization Women on Waves. That organization seeks to provide women with abortions by taking them to international waters where their country laws do not apply. Interesting scenario there. What can you say about that? Hey, you can't tell other places what to do. It's very interesting about the whole abortion issue. Always, they have a right, don't touch my body, but there's another one in there. I have a colleague of mine, I didn't even know. He did an interview with this one person, I kept the guy's name, talked about he wanted to, girlfriend was pregnant, wanted to go and take care of her. He was very stable and very successful, and she had the abortion anyway without his knowledge. You have to look at that side as well, because it's called personal responsibility. I'm talking about consensual cases. Okay, so don't give me this roll down the other rhetoric at me, because it doesn't. It's invalid. I'm talking about consensual cases. If people were sexually responsible on a consensual basis, would abortion be an issue? That's a question. And I threw that from both sides. And they couldn't argue it, because I addressed these things in good faith. Guatemala has their way of doing things. Don't intervene if you're from the outside. This is more of a globalization, which other places don't want, according to the government. So I gotta give him kudos, the president of Guatemala, for stating up what he believes in, regardless if you like it or not. They got conditions. Foreign influences should not intervene. Politically speaking, it's everywhere, even here. So that's all I have to say about this. I made this one brief, so that will be it. I want to thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share us throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, or something you want to check out, whatever you do, please send your correspondence to Decorum. Furthermore, I'll leave the footnote on my speaker page. If you want to email me, you can get me at lookyourluck3@gmail.com or lookyourluck number 03 at protonmail.com. And send some love to lifesitenews.com. If you want to do donations, that'd be great. Or you can give me a little contribution if you want. Voluntary. You can hit me at paypal.me/lookyourluck3. Once again, thank you for your time. Plus, always remember that the demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourself. Keep on spreading love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.